Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Today we are back at Devon Bonsai Nursery. I'm so excited to be back. It's been a little while. I love coming in the winter for these winter silhouettes. Got absolutely soaked for today's video. I took the old Triumph up, stretch your legs, charge the battery up a bit. So it made sense to start as you come down the drive at Devon Bonsai. And here you're looking at the shop, the entrance, and the road noise that you can hear just over the hedge here is the A30. Up on the map now is just how close this place is off of the A30. So when you're coming down on your holiday in the summer, you know it is literally just off the A30. So we're now entering the shop. Here we are, a huge selection, really nice pots, or accessories, tools, even soils as well. I'm going to show you an up close now of the different soils. And this is their own professional premixed, and this is £24 for 30 litres of soil. That, trust me, I had done a lot of the background research on soil, and that is a fantastic value. So here we are, here's a look at that same soil. So pots, we've got a lot of mica pots, everything you'd need to get started with a collection. Some really nice stuff. Right, next we go out of this door and we get to look at some of the other trees here. I'll just be pottering around, right? Thank you, mate. So straight out of this door and you met with lovely marmee sort of sized trees, all with their identification and price if they are for sale. And we got some large sized trees here. So Ed, who works here, was just telling me about this pine that they imported from Japan last year. It says a short needled Japanese black pine, if I'm remembering right. So you've got your regular needle length of a Japanese black pine, and then this is a shorter needle. Very, very cool. Absolutely huge Chinese elm here. That is a monster. Those who've watched this video here will know that this Katsura is my main inspiration for the tree that I'm currently making. So inspiring to see this tree. I absolutely love the colours on this, and it is what inspired me to start my own. But the great thing about Devon Bonsai is everywhere you look, absolute monsters. Super interesting trees. This lovely larch up here. Now we're up in this little raised area. Let's just get you have a look at some of these. It's a nice beach here. Look at this. This is a lovely little horse chestnut or conker tree. Fantastic. This is like another beech. I'm sure I have a video of this one in leaf. A lovely, lovely tree. Some more beech. Some Japanese maples. Oh, we've got another horse chestnut there. Look at that. Look at that pot. That's fantastic. Look at that colour. So these, from memory, are all little DeSojos. Yeah, DeSojo maples. And again, this is a good showcase for the soil. So pretty much, Ed told me pretty much all of these trees are really potted in their own soil mix. So there's a look at it with a tree. So we had a real cold snap not that long ago, and then it's really been quite mild again. So some leaves are starting to come into leaf. I'll show you this one. there'll be a lot more trees just about to bud out in this greenhouse, but we'll get to that in a minute.
If you enjoy the videos and you'd like to support the channel, please consider following the links in the description. Here you'll find links to the Amazon wishlist. This is the best way to help the channel. Alternatively, you can buy these t-shirts. Please email or DM me to find out how you can get those. Lastly, the easiest way to help support the channel is drop a like on this video and please press the subscribe button. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much.
So this area that we've moved on to now, oof, these are some bad boys. This is one of my favourites at the nursery. I mean, for scale, that is a huge chunk. Look at that. So, there was a greenhouse here last time I was here. But we are now heading into the sort of field grown stuff. There's another one of my absolute favourites over there. And this oak tree as well. Saw this recently in a post about airlaying. That's going to make a beautiful tree, isn't it? So let's have a look at some of the ground growing things. So the reason that Bonsai Nursery would choose to grow things in the ground is that the trunks of the trees thicken up an awful lot quicker than when they're in a container. So you can add something like this Japanese maple. It's relatively straight, boring trunk, but you give that a little while in a grow bed like this, it'll thicken up and become a really interesting tree. Look at all of those. This is what I need to be doing, to be honest. I need to pull my finger out, get a grow bed going on. Absolutely amazing. Just got to brush past this huge, really lovely pine. If you're wondering why my hands have been dyed slightly blue, it's because I got absolutely soaked on the bike coming up here today. So if that's not worth a subscribe, I don't know what is. Look at these, look at all these trunks, man. Look at all these, look at that one, look at that fat boy down there. Honestly, this is what we need to be doing. To come down this way, what are these? These are all larch, right? Look at all those. Some huge larch here, look at these are massive. Larch, another one of my favourite species. And Xavier's too. I tell you, Zave's been doing these really cool bonsai calendar videos. So I'll put a link to those now. Very interesting, sort of like a species guide. It includes like seasonal care and, you know, calendar dates for different types of work. Very interesting. I've been watching them. So we have just walked this and back down. Now I'm going to do that side. I've got to show you this. This is very interesting. Again, it's hard to tell the cultivar, but look at the internodal length here. Look at that. So I don't know what species this is. Japanese maple, some kind. If you can identify it, let me know in the comments. But honestly, look at that. And a really interesting trunk as well. I'm sure that'll clean up. And then something else I want to show you is a good example of thread grafting. So Neil, who runs this nursery, opened here in 2009, and he is coming to a demonstration at my bonsai club that I go to, which is Plymouth Bonsai Club, and he will be doing a demonstration on this exact technique. Roughly explained, you're using a long whip and literally threading it through the trunk of the tree to create branch placement where you want it. Very interesting, right? And casually just strolling past absolute monsters. Look at this thing. Wow. Okay, right. Into this sort of second shaded area. Lots of nice trees growing in here. too much to take in, man. It's absolutely overwhelming. Look at this for a larch. Oh my God. Wow. And this one, it's another larch, absolute monster. So here's a species I've actually never seen in person. This is a swamp cypress. Very nice tree, look at that. Another one of my favorite trees from this nursery. This is a Jacqueline Hillier elm. I was given 2 cuttings of a Jacqueline Hillier elm from Bob Matthews, who watches the videos. Thank you very much, Bob. Can't wait to grow these on. And this is going to be my tree that I use for inspiration. Not sure what the species is, but I mean, look at the trunk. That's crazy, man. Whew. And this looks like a little oak. Look at the bark texture on that. That's incredible. What a lovely tree. So we'll have to go around the other way to get in here. But there's also this bench, so we're going to follow this up as well. It's just so crazy that you're just literally strolling past trees that, you know, I could admire for hours and hours and hours. Look at this. What is this, grafted white pine? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Don't know. But yeah, it looks like a white pine to me. That is absolutely insane. Gorgeous tree. Look at the contrast of these 2 pines. Lovely white needle. And then this color here, whatever that is. That is amazing. Camera really won't pick this up. But as amazing as it really is. Look at that, it's like yellow, man. It's beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful tree. Wow, look at this camellia. Gav, I know you've got a camellia bonsai, so this might be a bit of inspiration for you. Oh, wow. And this tree here is for Dan of the Bonsai Project Kerno. He absolutely loves these blue atlas cedars. I'm sure that's what that is. Could be wrong, but anyway, it's a lovely blue color. So now that's back to the shop door there. So we've got these greenhouse to do as well yet. Love this tree. So on this side, we have some very beginner-friendly trees, you know, lovely little shapes, you know, affordable prices. So it's the kind of thing you just take home and care for. You don't have to go through the rigmarole of trying to grow it in the grow beds and do all the stuff, you know. Just get a ready-made bonsai. Let's just pick this one up at random. This is a lovely Japanese holly, and it would set you back just 45. Lovely. Let's do another example here. This beautiful little star tree. £39. Take that home and just look after it, eh? Little Chinese elms. Lovely little pots as well. £25. That is a really good price. Lovely little tree. Just to get you started. Again, the traffic noise that you can hear here, is the A30, which is just over there. So when you're coming down on your adventure down to Cornwall or whatever this summer, make sure that you stop off Devon Bonsai Nursery. Come and have a look. Ed was just telling me that this spring they'll be having more trees imported, which is very exciting. So there'll be lots more to check out as well by the time spring rolls around. So after here, we're now entering the tropical room. So yeah, with lots of ficus. What are these different Chinese elm there? Another ficus. Look at that. That's a beast. More Chinese elms. See, you know, indoors or outdoors, the Chinese elm is very resilient. What are these? Olive, maybe? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I tell you, it's nice and warm in here. Ed was just saying that in the summer it can reach up to 40 degrees in here. Right now, more like 15. 14.4 degrees. On this mild but wet January day, I want to say thank you for watching this video. I want to say thank you to Neil and Ed for giving me permission to film here today. Hope you enjoyed it. I love coming up here and just taking in the energy. So many nice trees. Overwhelming. I always say that. Completely overwhelming. Beautiful at the same time. So I hope that helped. Hope that's a bit more of an in-depth video than I have done here before. I lacked a lot of confidence the last time I came here. So to be able to just pick up the camera and film things is really cool. Thank you guys ever so much. If you could do me a favor, if you haven't already, press that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. I got wet and cold coming up here. Guilt trip you into subscribing. No, wherever you are in the world, make sure you're taking care of yourself. See you in the next one.